What was the history of the Saunderses and the Hollands in Kings Nympton?
Okay, yeah, well, the Hollands had Huxford Farm from certainly the middle 1800s, because if you look up in the Devon directory for that year, you would get Samuel Holland, who I think was the father of Roland Holland, and it stayed in the Holland family. I think it was well before the 1800s anyway, but for generation after generation. And that was a bog standard Devonshire mixed farm of about 160 acres. By the way, if a farm of 200 acres or more is called a barton. So if you see something barton, that means it's a big farm, 200 acres. Then my grandparents sold to the Bowdens, and the Bowdens used to run the pub down there. I've forgotten the name of it now. There's something Arms, wasn't it?
Carpenters.
The Carpenters Arms. They used to run the Carpenters Arms, and then they bought Huxford Farm. And at the same time, my grandparents bought Glebe House. Now, the Saunders side of the family used to farm Coombe Farm. And if you look in the old registers of school, you'll see Jack Saunders, Letitia Saunders, Edward Saunders went to that school because they were children of the Saunderses who lived at Coombe. There were Saunderses there in the middle 1800s as well. So both sides of our family, Roland's and Barbara's and my family, are sort of steeped in Kings Nymptonness, because Coombe Farm was pretty well just inside Kings Nympton Parish. And I've got this lovely picture of my dad as a child running around playing in Coombe, and my mum running around playing at Huxford, and not knowing that each other existed. And they were only 2 or 3 miles apart, and they didn't actually meet up until the war.
That's extraordinary.
It is, isn't it? It is really, yeah.